maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like, I think after that tweet, he definitely, you know, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke-ass slaves and slave herders? So this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl? The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand. Oh my God, that Kanye. See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. You know, we got Tom Brady, he's great. You know, we made Mahomes throw that fucking Super Bowl, you know, so Tom could get his 7th ring and shit. But, like, you guys at the music industry, what you know you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists. You'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, you know, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about Skims. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Oh, Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like, I don't know if it's that control, but you could see.
Wait a second, you don't think, you can see my eyes through the mask right there. No, you don't know if it's that control.
But I'm like, wait, you really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not?
This guy, Combs, started selling those tapes on the black market for absorbent amounts. Certain organizations were buying those tapes to try to maneuver other things because he's the Black Epstein. So there's things that need to be changed also still in the future. There's certain people that need to be moved on to another side. Some of those tapes have them in them. So we were moving on the black market for wild prices. And that's when they needed to pull the plug on the whole operation. Also, it's a controlled demolition, because there's another thing that's happening in music, and you saw this start with Drake and Kendrick, and it's just that when the 360 deals began, it ceased to be that you needed 10, 20, 30 good artists, right? And the better artists would bring in the most money. It became, well, all we need is, let's give a hypothetical number here, 5 artists. And if we bring in a 6, he will be taking money from the 5, because we have control over the entire thing, from the distribution to the concerts to the printing to everything. So it's just, it was all way more complicated into the 360. So they had 5 robots. Let's just give a number. They had 5 robots in the music industry taking the lion's share, almost 80% of all the money in the industry. Anybody who had a deal that disturbed those numbers was moved out. So when you're looking at these games, you got to grow up, right? So you see the rap industry, you see the petty stuff that they've been involved in, you see the people that they hang around, you see how they got snaked, things change. Of course, there's different kind of passions. There's people who need to be checked. There's people who think they get invincible. There's a bigger plan that was bigger than everybody, and they didn't even know that it was all going to hit to that point anyway. So you got all that going on, and then a controlled demolition. Do. Because now it's time to move all of that out of the way. It's time to shut all of that down, and it's time to bring in a new era. That's why you remove all of the archetypes. You remove all of the idols. You remove all of the gods when you're bringing in a new era. Again, this is a depth level conversation today. We're not hand holding.